What's up guys, D-Libs here, welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video. Today we have 5 tips for you to increase your KD in Rainbow Six Siege and subsequently rank up as well. So let's go ahead and get started. For tip number 1, you guys need to make sure you're pre-firing everything that you're peeking. When you're pre-firing, actually this sort of leads into the next tip too, which I'll get into in a second, but when you're pre-firing, you're able to prevent anyone who's holding a peek on you or is about to swing you, and this gives you a huge advantage because that reaction time isn't even being converted. You're just already firing and you're ready to lock on to them, whereas whoever is holding you and is about to get pre-fired by you, they have to take that time to register that they're being swung and then be able to shoot. So in the time that they're doing all of that, you already have shot like 5 bullets at them, and it's just like a super easy way to win more gunfights. You'll find that as soon as you start pre-firing, you become a much better player. It makes a huge difference if you're able to have like a split-second advantage in a gunfight where you shoot beforehand and the enemy doesn't. That could make the world of difference. For number 2, like I said, this sort of blends in with the last one. You want to make sure that you swing more often, because there's this thing in Rainbow Six Siege that is called swinger's advantage, where basically whoever's peeking won't have the clearest line of sight. If you are swinging, you have a more open field of view and you're able to see more. So unless you're holding like an absolute pixel peek where there's no chance that they'll be able to see you, then you should be swinging more often. Swinger's advantage is something that people just complain about a lot in Rainbow Six Siege, and they say it's just a broken concept and that they should fix it, but it's actually like a real thing that's in the game for a reason, because like I said, when you're swinging you should be able to see more, and so you're able to see whoever's peeking you first before they see you. And whether it's a split second or not, like how I said with the last tip, every split second counts when you're trying to raise your KD, when you're trying to win more gunfights. And so going off swinging more and pre-firing, it brings us into our third tip, which is to play more confidently. Now there's a fine line between playing confidently and playing aggressive. To play confidently, you want to be holding less passive peeks. You don't always want the opponent to come to you, you want to go to the opponent. And like I said, it is situational, so it's not like it should always be like that. There are situations where you can let them come to you. Like, I don't know, if you're defending and there's 8 seconds left and you're not going to push the attacker because they need to come to you, they need to plant to be able to win the round. You don't need to do anything. But in most cases, you should be playing confidently. Like, you shouldn't be afraid of the other opponent, you shouldn't be backing down, because that confidence really is key. And that doesn't just go for like Rainbow Six Siege. Like, literally anything that you do, if you do it confidently, you're going to do it better. So just be more confident in yourself. I promise it's going to make a huge difference. For our 4th tip, you guys need to drone. It is so important, because with KD, yes, there is the aspect of you needing to get more kills, which is what I sort of touched on with the first 3 tips, but there's also the aspect of dying less. It is a kill-death ratio, so you can stop dying so much by just droning more. And I mean droning for literally any situation. So even if you're about to do an Amaru rush and you're gonna, shock the whole team, still drone before, or at least set up a drone in sight. Always have a drone ready, and don't just let your drone die at the beginning of every round. Like, go, listen, maybe try and find the bomb, but get your drone back outside in a safe spot where you can pick it up. Because if you can have 2 drones in your inventory to start every round, it makes a huge difference. And after all, it is Rainbow Six Siege, it's not Call of Duty. You guys need to be playing smart, strategically, tactically, and plus dying less is going to result in more kills. So those games where you end up going like 9-7 in an 8-round overtime game, you could maybe end up, you'll die less, you'll get more kills, maybe you'll go 11-3 or 11-4. It all counts and it all adds up, and if you're not droning every room that you're about to enter, you will die more. So trust me, drones are in the game for a reason. Use them. For our 5th and final tip, you're going to want to be unpredictable. Besides for playing confidently, this is probably my favorite tip out of these 5. There's a reason that sometimes when silver players will play platinum players, the silver players will actually outplay the platinums. That's because the platinums play to such a direct script that they're supposed to do, whereas the silvers are just playing super unpredictably. And now whether they're playing smart or not, it's unpredictable nonetheless. So yeah, they sit in a random corner on the opposite side of the map, and when you die to them, you're like, dude, what the heck? Like, that is so lame. But it's smart, so getting easy kills because it's unpredictable. Additionally, with being unpredictable, you could also make distractions. So if you're playing Ash and you're attacking somebody, maybe you shoot one of your breaching rounds at a nearby wall, and you swing around to the other side of the room and you're able to take them out because they were too busy looking at the breaching round that you just put into the soft wall. They think you're about to come out of that, and then you unpredictably come from behind them when they're not expecting it. There's numerous different examples of being unpredictable that I could use to show you guys, but at the end of the day, it all boils down to just playing how the enemy won't expect you to play, because that's just the easiest way for you to get kills. If their guard is down and they're not ready for it, and you're able just to pick them off and take advantage of that, that's literally free kills, and that's literally boosting your KD in every sense. And for some extra help of being unpredictable, I actually have a whole bunch of map callouts in a Rainbow Six Siege playlist that's on screen now. I suggest you guys go and watch that, and you literally learn every single map in the ranked playlist like the back of your hand, every nook, every cranny, all of it. And trust me, it will be super beneficial to you, because you will have infinite map sense and you'll know exactly how to catch the enemy off guard and be unpredictable. So yeah, besides for that, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like I said, please press the playlist that's on the screen now. I do have map callouts, site setups, tips and tricks, spawn peaks, pretty much anything imaginable to get better at Rainbow Six Siege. I probably have a video on it. But besides for that, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.